Now, US Vice President JD Vance reiterated President Donald Trump's plan to take control of Greenland as he blasted Denmark for not doing a great job. Now, by the people of the territory is what JD Vance has said. Let's listen into what exactly he had to say.
Denmark hasn't done a good job at keeping Greenland safe. And, one of the things I heard was, well, what about the many Danes who lost their lives in the war on terror fighting alongside the United States? There is no amount of bullying, no amount of obfuscating, no amount of confusing the issue. Our message to Denmark is very simple. You have not done a good job by the people of Greenland. You have underinvested in the people of Greenland, and you have underinvested in the security architecture of this incredible, beautiful landmass filled with incredible people. That has to change. And because it hasn't changed, this is why President Trump's policy in Greenland is what it is.
All right. So JD Vance, who was in fact on visit in Denmark, has in fact reiterated President Donald Trump's plan to take control of Greenland, and he in fact blasted Denmark for not doing a good job by the people of the territory is the allegation that is coming in from JD Vance. Of course, JD Vance, I beg your pardon. We have to of course see how Denmark react to these allegations that are being made by JD Vance at this point. Remember, JD Vance was visiting Denmark, and he in fact went on to make this particular statement that as far as plans to take control of Greenland, he in fact criticized the Denmark authorities. And joined by CNN News 18 Siddhant Mishra on this broadcast. Siddhant, a very crucial statement that is coming in from JD Vance. How is the Denmark government reacting to this?
Well, a very, very strong statement coming from JD Vance, and that too from Greenland. In fact, the Trump administration has made its policies very clear from day one that they are going to annex Greenland, and in fact, time and again there have been. In fact, Donald Trump's son was in Greenland for some time. Then JD Vance's wife visited Greenland along with her son, and now JD Vance is in Greenland. And in fact, he has said that Denmark's leadership has failed the people of Greenland, and their bullying tactics won't change that. Investment in Greenland security is in America's best interest, and it will continue under President Trump. So, America attaches a lot of importance in getting Greenland on their side, because they say that Greenland has a very important role to play as far as the security of Arctic is concerned. Perhaps that's the reason that they are giving out. But the government of Denmark and in fact the government authorities in Greenland are not liking the way the US wants to capture Greenland or perhaps issuing statements for Greenland. In fact, there have been a condemnation coming from both Denmark and Greenland, and in fact they say that that Greenland still belongs to Denmark. That is what their position is.
So then what is really the reason that US wants to control the Greenland? What is the reason? Is there some resource rich place or land? What is the reason why they want to control that area?
Well, the official reason which they cite is that Greenland holds a very important significance for US's security interests in the region. Perhaps that's what they have been saying. But other than that, there have been many reports to suggest that Greenland is rich in critical minerals, and perhaps that is something which United States is eyeing upon. In fact, the miners in United States want to get into the Greenland to explore the opportunities in the mining sector, and perhaps that could also be the one reason that US is showing so much interest in Greenland.
All right, many thanks, Siddhant, for getting us all those details.
The last hour. Anything can happen between the bells. But what happens during the last hour is what matters the most. The biggest market swings. A close-up look at what's driving them. And how the investors are reacting. Watch the most seasoned market mavens guide you through the most important hour of the trading day. NSE Closing Bell. At these times, only on CNBC TV 18 and CNBCTV18.com.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV 18 on all of our digital platforms.